got... On 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter Doris Burke. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Portland Trail Blazers here at home. Here are the five for the Clippers. Calderon is out there with Terry. Then there's Carlos Boozer. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Drummond in at the five. The Clippers on defense. Ibaka sets the pick for Marshall. And Ibaka slams it in.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle. Kimball Marshall has good size at the point guard position. I'd list him at 6'4 plus, and he really is an excellent passer. Great vision, and throughout his time in college and his short time in the NBA, he's averaged more assists than points.
Clock at 2. Here's Boozer. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
The turnaround jumper. That was a thing of beauty.
George dishes to Marshall. There's the lob to the hoop. And George with the stuff. On defense, Portland. Kendall Marshall, a good assist-to-turnover ratio, but his lack of mobility, I think, continues to hurt him defensively.
Well, he's probably never going to be great at that end of the floor just because he doesn't have the foot speed you need to stay in front of people. But he's very smart. He relies on his savvy and his positioning. And all in all, you know, a very good season last year for the Lakers.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for now.
Feeds it to George. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Marshall from the arc. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Boozer with the screen for Calderon. Gay outside. Left side, Terry. Lets it go from the wing. Good as the jump shot falls.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Now, here's Marshall. Passes it to Oladipo. Pekovic with a screen on Calderon. Ball's knocked loose. And Oladipo kicks to Ibaka. Count that one.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Here's Calderon. Back to Gay. Another one falls for the Clippers.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
And Marshall kicks to George. Pass to Marshall. Latre. Boozer with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. Drummond a screen. Calderon passes to Drummond. Back to Calderon. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Terry dishes to Boozer. The 9-foot shot. The shot is off. And it's Portland the other way. And Marshall kicks to Ibaka. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Ibaka, the pass to Bekovic. That's good.
Used his strength there to get into the post without much of a fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think they've got to muscle up on him a little more. Do a better job next time in there.
Now here's Terry. Drummond with a screen on Oladipo. Terry dishes to Drummond. Lets it fly. Shot by Terry, no good.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter. Well, this last season was the Clippers' 30th in Los Angeles, and for a team that's long played in the Lakers' shadow, the second season in a row, the Clippers were the best team in LA.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, quite an interesting upbringing for Victor Oladipo. His mother and father immigrated from Nigeria. They ingrained a great work ethic in their children. But his father in particular didn't really approve of his son's focus on basketball. But Victor was undeterred.
Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Terry against Oladipo. Gay sets the pick for Terry. The drive by Gay. There's the dish to Calderon. 4 on the clock. From the baseline. Boozer missing again.
And Oladipo growing up the only son among 4 children with a strict, somewhat distant father. In a lot of ways, his coaches and teammates became a kind of second family, and he latched onto his coaches for guidance.
Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Outside for George. Offline with his 3.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
And the story goes that Oladipo, in his sophomore year in high school, broke his foot. And Clark, rather than stay home, he went to practices and ran the scoreboard, even swept the gym, I'm told.
Yeah, he said he didn't want the coaches to forget about him, Kevin. It's just a true gym rat mentality, and that's part of the reason he's played as well as he has in the NBA. You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
And Marshall kicks to George. The Trailblazers rebound. Here's Oladipo. And that one's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Back to Terry. And Oladipo kicks to Marshall. Back to Oladipo. Dishes to Marshall. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ibaka. It's good from about 19 feet. Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead. Gay sets the pick for Calderon. He feeds it to Terry. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And Marshall kicks to Oladipo. In the corner, George with it. Begovic with a screen on Gay. Here's George. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, the league doesn't always update players' heights until they enter the league. Paul George, 6'10", after a late growth spurt following his rookie season in the NBA.
And Paul George with great athleticism and fluidity at his side.
Yeah, he makes it really look easy. He's a very gifted athlete, extremely quick. Not only a foot, but his hands are quick too. Not just a scorer or defender. I mean, he's got a chance to be one of the best do-it-all players in the league as he continues to grow as a passer and ball handler. And rebounding, he's one of the best at his position right now in the league.
Kyle Singler's checked in for Paul George. And then for the Clippers, Humphries comes in for Carlos Boozer. And Harris subbed in for Jason Terry. Robinson passes to Spates. And stolen by Drummond. And the dunk by Humphries.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Robinson goes in. Here's Hontic. Chris Humphries comes up with the rebound.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Calderon kicks to Gay. Clock at 4. Humphries sets a pick for Gay. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Portland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Robinson passes to Levine. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his first personal foul. Second
That free throw missing.
shooting for Portland. Zach Levine. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Gay outside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers lead by 2.